Quietly Massive Episode 1: How ASMR Became a Billion-View Industry. The internet is loud, fast edits, big reactions, constant movement. Every second competes for your attention. And yet, some of the most watched videos online barely move at all. No faces, no urgency, no instructions. Just hands, tapping, folding, repeating. Billions of views later, Quiet didn't just survive, it won. Quietly Massive explores how small, overlooked ideas quietly become some of the biggest forces on the internet. The Internet Glitch. In the early 2010s, these videos felt out of place. People filmed their hands doing ordinary things. Folding towels, sorting objects, crinkling paper, brushing makeup. There was no story, no lesson, no punchline. Comment sections were confused. Why am I watching this? This makes no sense, but I can't stop. At the time, the internet was accelerating. Videos were getting shorter. Edits were getting faster. Everything was optimized to grab you before you could look away. These videos broke every rule. They should have disappeared. Instead, they kept showing up quietly. Why this should have failed. By every growth rule creators follow, ASMR should not exist. It doesn't escalate. It doesn't shock. It doesn't reward impatience. There are no cliffhangers, no personalities to follow, no urgency to click the next video. Entire genres collapsed, chasing attention. Prank channels vanished. Reaction formats peaked and burned out. Even high-budget creators disappeared under their own pace. ASMR didn't adapt. It didn't pivot. It waited. And somehow, it lasted. The power of predictability. ASMR didn't grow because it surprised people. It grew because it didn't. The pace stayed slow. The structure stayed familiar. The outcome was always known. Click a tapping video and you get tapping. Not for a moment, for minutes. No sudden changes. No pressure to react. Nothing to prepare for. In a feed built to interrupt you every few seconds, this did the opposite. It removed the need to choose. And when everything online demands decisions, removing one becomes powerful. And for once, that was enough. What the viewers didn't realize. Here's the part most people didn't notice. ASMR didn't just change content. It changed how people watched. Viewers stopped treating videos like events and started treating them like environments. Something that could exist alongside them. Something that didn't demand constant checking. Once that behavior appeared, it spread. Fireplace loops, rain videos, ambient music, no-talk vlogs. ASMR wasn't a trend, it was training people to stay without effort. When platforms caught on. Platforms don't reward intention, they reward behavior. They don't measure how exciting something feels. They measure how long people remain. ASMR performed unusually well. Viewers didn't rush. They didn't skip constantly. They often stayed longer than planned. That behavior sent a quiet signal. Content that holds attention gets shown to more people. Without chasing trends or thumbnails, ASMR fit perfectly into how recommendation systems actually work. Not loud, not viral, consistent. By now, this rhythm feels familiar. From strange to everywhere. Once people understood what ASMR was, it stopped feeling strange. It became searchable. Different versions emerged. Object sorting, typing sounds, slime, fireplace loops, rain on glass. Different audiences found different doorways. Kids watched visual repetition. Adults used background focus. Others simply enjoyed the calm familiarity. But the structure stayed the same. Slow, repeatable, comfortably familiar. The quiet business effect. As ASMR scaled, another pattern became clear. It was dependable. The content stayed brand safe. Audiences stayed consistent. Viewing sessions stayed long. It didn't require expensive production. It didn't rely on personalities. It didn't burn out quickly. Quietly, it became one of the most stable formats online. Not flashy, not risky, persistent. The quiet advantage. ASMR didn't win by competing for attention. It avoided the competition entirely. In a world designed to exhaust you, the rarest thing becomes ease. ASMR didn't ask viewers to react. It gave them permission to stay. There's nothing you need to do with this information right now. And when everything else burns out, that's what remains. Quiet didn't lose. It learned how to last. And once you notice that pattern, you start seeing it everywhere. Fireplace videos, watched longer than movie trailers. Simple loops outperforming high-budget spectacle. Because when everything competes for attention, the calm thing doesn't need to win. It just stays.